Hey, what's going on, you crazy kitty cats? It's Elder here. Before we get started, I just want to say I hope everybody had a great Valentine's Day. And I also wanted to apologize briefly, as this video was supposed to come out yesterday. However, with all the developments and setbacks that happened with this case, I wanted to be able to give you guys a better and more holistic picture of what was going on. With that out of the way, today we're going to be looking into Yvette's Bridal Formal. If you guys haven't heard of Yvette's Bridal Formal, it was a website for a bridal store in Panama City, Florida that first surfaced around 2004. When you first stumble onto the website, it looks extremely dated but incredibly tame. However, when you start to delve deeper into the strategically hidden links on the website, it slowly starts to devolve further and further, and eventually it's hard to even understand what you're reading or looking at. Paintings of aliens, talk of global conspiracies, and even satanic texts, just to name a few. Just questioning the Yvette store, they explain not to go on their website and that it's controlled by somebody else. However, there's talk of Yvette's as a store, potentially supporting and even creating what the website says. But this leaves me with so many questions. If Yvette's did create the website, why would they turn people away and not try to spread their message further, whatever that may be? And if Yvette's is not in on the website and doesn't support what it says, why not take the website down for using their name, phone number, and likeness, just for the fact that what's on the website could potentially ruin their image as a store? So I set out to get answers. Going through testimonies of people is incredibly strange, and with most of it being hearsay, it's hard to get a definitive answer on whether Yvette's the store in Panama City are the people who actively updated the website. The two are very much so connected, as you can get the Yvette store address and phone number off of the website. However, generally, the Yvette store advises against going on their website, so users of Reddit and 4chan started to try and find a link between the two. Some people actually going as far to be served by the people at Yvette's, whether buying prom dresses or catering just to prove legitimacy. Another interesting thing are the amount of people who say, the store clerks explained not to go on the website, and that it could be malicious. But again, there are plenty of people who say otherwise, and with some even saying they've had extensive conversation with the people at the Yvette store about alien abductions, global conspiracies, and Satanism. So I started digging around myself to try and find out what the heck was going on. The first people I spoke to actually drove to Yvette's shop and blogged about it. They went to the physical store full well knowing what was on the website, and told the shop owners that they worked for an online magazine about UFOs, and even took pictures in front of Yvette's to prove that they had gone there. Obviously these were 4chan posters, so it's not exactly clear if they're telling the truth, but they said they had extensive conversations with the owner of the store about aliens, Satanism, and the like. Now, it would be easy to brush something like this off. However, shortly after they left the store, someone found a recently published article on the website in 2010 saying, well, this. A very unusual and exciting event occurred at Yvette's today. Two guys who claimed to be from a UFO magazine stepped through the door at around 4:30 p.m. They didn't leave me with their card or any credentials, so maybe they weren't who they said they were. Maybe they were space aliens disguised as investigative reporters. Now, this seems to be a solid link from the website to the store. However, Yvette's publicly claims that the website is not theirs, and they in no way advocate going on the website. The theories on Yvette's website and store come from everywhere, and range from a potential alternate reality game, an edgy art project, or potentially a neo-religious fanatic group under the guise of a prom store. The first and most obvious theory I would like to go through is just that this could be some religious group or someone overly obsessed with aliens, Satan, and the paranormal. And I'm not ruling this out. However, if you're going to have this website exist in a public sense, why deny it when regular phone callers question it? Some workers even going as far to say stay away from the website altogether, and that it could be potentially dangerous. Just seems like a weird cover-up for something already so public. Another main theory coming from theorists is the fact that it could be an art project or potentially some kind of social experiment. And to back it up, an artist named Sean Terrence Best sells and posts his artwork on the website, so it could be him potentially performing some kind of project. However, to this day in 2018, you can email the admins of the Yvette's website and get a response in a reasonable amount of time, many times extremely thought out and complex responses that in no way answer the question you asked. If this is some kind of project, it's an extremely dedicated one, albeit incredibly strange. The final prevalent theory is that it could be a complex puzzle meant to be cracked by people that would reveal some kind of truth or esoteric code, or simply have all these pieces for an interactive art that hasn't gotten enough attention. But again, why tie it to a simple bridal shop in Florida and not start something completely on your own? It just seems incredibly unnecessary. Since 2010, when Yvette's website was really blowing up and becoming popular, Google has removed the bridal store from their list of legitimate businesses. But to the best of my knowledge, the store is still alive and well in 2018, with a location, phone number, and reviews on Yelp. The interactions with the admins of the website are quite telling, but don't necessarily rule anything out. Users routinely send the admins memes and nonsense, and receive back strange, novelesque responses that in no way correlate with the bridal shop and sometimes the website at all. I have some examples of them up now. What you will notice throughout is that Sean Terrence Best, the artist we spoke about earlier, seems to be the person running the website full time, as he states in many of his emails, and seems to be pushing a set of beliefs for a neo-religious cult in his head. Something else that points to cult-like activity are the many talks and pages on their website about a demon virus genetically affecting people. It has so many pages detailing anything you could ask for, generally quite doomsday. The ultimate question really is, was Yvette's website connected to the store? And in my mind, I believe it used to be, until Yvette's moved, along with their website in early 2010. The website had to be mirrored. But the website still claims to be connected to the shop and updates frequently. But I do not believe Yvette's store is connected anymore in 2018, as all the evidence to a connection was before the move of both the website and the physical location. But this is just a personal theory of mine, and there's just as much evidence the site could still be connected to the store as well as not. I would love to hear what you guys think about this in the comments below, and feel free to investigate it yourselves. It's incredibly hard to find things about Yvette's, as most of the talk of this was on the internet around 2010, with some very old Reddit and 4chan threads on it, and not much else. I think it's incredibly strange, and in the end, you guys are going to have to draw your own conclusions on what you think is going on here. Is this just an incredibly misunderstood bridal shop, with the same name as a terrifying internet website? And if so, how would you explain the interaction between the store and the website on both ends? Be sure to tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Be sure to like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on the bell to get notified when I upload. Also feel free to check out our Discord. We have a lot of fun in there and some pretty good discussion goes down. I hope to see you guys around moving forward. Have a great week. I'll see you guys on Sunday. Peace.